Hello everybody, this is the tutorial for Songs from Yesterday. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. We're in standard tuning for this song, and the first chord that we need is an E minor chord. E minor is an open E string, 2-2 on the A and D strings, and then 0 on the remaining strings. That's chord 1 of 3 that we need for the introduction. The second chord is a C major chord, which is a 3 on the A string, 2 of the D string, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E. We don't play the low E string for that chord. The third chord that we need is a G major. 3 on the E, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0 on the D, G and B strings, and then a 3 on the high E. You can also play G major with finger 3 on the B. Makes a very little difference. Go with whichever G chord you prefer. Now I did say there was 3 chords, there's actually 4. After the G major chord, what we do is we go to a passing chord called G/F sharp, which is basically the G major chord, get rid of the middle finger, and take this finger up a string. And that is G/F sharp. So, the chords in order, E minor to C, G to G/F sharp. And what happens is, we start off with E minor to C, where we share a bar, we share a count. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we stay on the G major. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the fourth beat we go to that passing chord of G/F sharp. So I'm going to slowly play through those chords so you can see how they all fit together without me talking over the top of it. And we're going to play through those chords 2 times for the introduction. In terms of how I strum, we have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. Now the good news is, once you play through that twice, the first verse, that's when the vocal part comes in, is almost the same. You can basically take away the G/F sharp and just continue playing G for the verse, like this. If you do that 4 times round, you've got yourself the first verse. We then get to the chorus. Now just before I talk through what the chorus is about, if you're interested in getting the chord chart for this song, which has the full structure and every chord in the correct order, as well as another sheet with the chords and the lyrics matched up, let's say you want to sing along or play along and you need to know which chord goes with which lyric, head on over to Patreon, I've got you covered. For the price of a coffee, you get access to not only this song, but to well over 500 songs of the latest releases, including a bunch of songs from Chance Pena's latest few albums. So yeah, feel free to check that out. But digging in with the chorus, we have E minor to C, G, and then this chord here, which is a D/F sharp. Now D/F sharp is just like a regular D major chord, which is an open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, 2 on the high E, but it also has a 2 on the E string. So in the chorus, that is a new chord that we need. So let's just go over that again because there is a little bit more to the chorus as well. So it's E minor to C, then G to the D/F sharp, then E minor to C, but then stay on G. You will play through that set of chords twice for the first chorus. We then get a post-chorus, which is literally the same thing, but just make sure that you include the D/F sharp on every time round. If you've got the sheets over on Patreon, you'll see that very obviously, but yeah, just make sure that you include it on the post-chorus. We then get a little bit of repetition. We have a second verse, which is literally the same as the first verse, which is E minor to C and G, 4 times round. But looking over to my notes, there is then like an interlude part, what I'm calling an interlude. It's a little break from the regular set of chords, and we have a new chord that we're going to stay on. A minor, which is an open A string, 2 on the D and G, 1 on the B, and an open E. And we play that for 4 bars. That will be 2 bars, 3 bars, 4 bars. And then after that, just looking over to the notes, we have another chorus exactly the same as the first chorus, so we'll skip past that. We then have a bridge section, which is different yet again. So it might be worth checking out the extra material on Patreon, so you've got everything covered. Saves you from trying to memorize or write things down and potentially make a mistake. However, we have A minor for the bridge, E minor, G, D. And then we get to the very last part of the song, which is the outro, which is E minor, C, and finish with a G major chord to get you to the end of the song. And there we go, and that's everything you need to get through this song. So if you found it useful, please do like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel, and also consider getting that extra material over on Patreon. In fact, the people zooming past on the screen are my active patrons. There's well over 105 of us now, and they'll get that content the moment that this video goes live. And they also get the name on the screen as well. So if you want to join them, links are in the description for that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.